The New York Knicks 9-game winning streak has come to an end. The Lakers come into Madison Square Garden and beat the New York Knicks 113 to 105. Look, injuries caught up to us finally. Lakers locked down defensively as a team, and in the fourth quarter especially. Jalen Brunson finished with 36 points, but I think I saw a stat where Jalen Brunson got doubled 30 times tonight, which was kind of crazy. Lakers double teamed Jalen Brunson 30 times tonight, and look, I mean, it was a good run, man. It was a good run. 9-game winning streak for the New York Knicks came to an end tonight. Lakers came in here off of a great win in Boston. Coming in here, LeBron and AD came back. OG Anunoby for the Knicks out once again. Julius Randle still out once again. Quentin Grimes is still out once again. And Jalen Brunson played the entire second half. And I'm not sure if I like that. I'm not sure if I like that, to be honest with you guys. It's still, game 50? Game 50 or 51 out of 82. And we have Jalen Brunson playing the entire second half. And I get it. We wanted to win this game. But to me, that was just a little bit unnecessary. Brunson, 45 minutes tonight. Josh Hart, 42 minutes tonight. DiVincenzo, 40 minutes. Precious, 42 minutes. It finally caught up to the guys, man. I mean, we only played 3 guys off the bench. Flynn played 3 minutes. Sims, 15. McBride, 20 minutes. So, Lakers really locked down in the fourth quarter, and that was all she wrote. Man. They double-teamed Brunson 30 times tonight. Take a look at these comments. Let me pull up these comments. Who is in here? Big Task, what's going on? Dame Tubes. Yeah, man. Tough one, Tough one. Finally caught up to us. Injuries finally caught up to us. And, look, no excuses, though. Loss is the loss. We lost the game. Brunson balled out yet again. But, offensively, you can see that, it's a struggle for the starters to score when the Lakers finally decided to double Brunson. And we're going to see that from teams coming next week when we play Memphis. Teams are going to start to double Brunson, let someone else beat you, and that's what the Lakers did in the fourth quarter. Lakers Fan TV in here, of course, coming out when the Lakers win, talking all that crap. What's going on? Big Taz, the punk Lakers actually won this game. Yeah, man. Big Taz says Brunson ran out of gas. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Jalen Brunson playing 45 minutes. It's a regular season game. It is not a playoff game, And I get that Tom Thibodeau, you want to win this game, but look, if he's going to continue to do this while these guys are out, you can't continue to do this, man. You're going to burn these guys out. Like, at some point, I know the Knicks have 2 days off coming up here. They don't play again until Tuesday, but it's a regular season. I don't like that, man. I mean, I don't like that at all. But hey, 45 minutes from JB. I'm sure he's not going to complain about it. 31 field goal attempts. Pretty much all the starters were on pace to play 40-plus minutes if Isaiah Hartenstein didn't get into foul trouble. So, PR says, let's go Knicks. Lakers had to triple-team Jalen Brunson and barely won. Look, the Knicks were up. I think they were up, 5 or 6 heading into the fourth quarter, and then the Lakers just decided to triple and double team Brunson, and credit to them making their defensive schemes and whatnot. But offensively, Precious was being left open. 0 from 3 from Precious tonight. 8 rebounds, 10 points from Precious. Josh Hart. I mean, how many pump fakes are we going to get out of Josh Hart every single game? This guy pump fakes at least 10 times a game. And Josh Hart, the Lakers, nobody's falling for your pump fakes, Josh. Nobody's falling for your pump fakes. If you're not going to shoot wide open threes, and the Lakers were leaving Josh Hart open a lot tonight, and he was just passing up and taking an even tougher shot, which I don't understand. But Josh Hart, 2 of 6 from 3, 12 points, 11 boards, 4 assists. Dante DiVincenzo, 6 of 16. I think the past 4 games for Dante, he's attempted like over 45 threes or something like that, which is absolutely crazy. Dainty, what's going on, bro? It isn't your team. Just he's responding to a Laker fan. Tony says work overload for the Knicks, tough loss, but they'll be all right. Yeah, we'll be all right. I mean, work overload for us, I just don't like the guys being burned out. I'm sure they're not going to care, but I don't like Brunson playing 45 minutes tonight. I don't like all of the starters playing over 40 minutes except Hartenstein. I mean, I know you have Grimes, OGL, but, just give Malachi Flynn 10, 15 minutes off the bench. I mean, this is, again, a long season. I know we have the All-Star break coming up here, and we're extremely shorthanded, but don't sacrifice, your starters just because you're extremely shorthanded, just because you want to extend the winning streak, 10 games and whatnot. And, so I didn't like that at all. Dame 2 says, Laker fan TV in the chat is a clown. Tell him. He is a clown. He's in the chat trolling the New York Knicks when the New York Knicks were missing half of their team. Come on now. We've come this far with missing OG these past 4 games. Grimes has now been out. Randall hurt his shoulder. We won the past 2-3 games without the guys. It was going to come to an end eventually. We weren't going to win every single game. Lakers came in here off of a good win in Boston. Stars were out in MSG. And, fourth quarter, it was looking good for the Knicks heading into the fourth quarter. But they just flamed out. And that happens. They just absolutely flamed out. PR says 9 straight, regardless, proud of this team. Proud of them, man. You get proud of them. Proud of this Knicks team. Fighting through adversity, fighting through injuries, fighting through all the BS, the hoopla, the media stuff, and we're still good. We're still right there. Just got to get healthy, and Memphis is next. Get healthy. Memphis is next. We're still at home, and then Memphis, and I think it's Indiana after that. But yeah. Dainty says Laker fan TV got distressing on his mind. Oh, man, going back and forth in the chat with Lakers fan TV. Paris says, I have a problem with Hart being afraid to shoot. I Hart completely was asleep tonight. Look, Josh Hart, it's a problem. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a problem. He pump fakes at least, like, no joke, at least 10 times a game. And if he's not going to hit open threes, if he's not going to make or even attempt your open threes, bro. You're open. Like, I know teams are leaving you open for a reason. I know you've been struggling from 3 for a while now, but still, if you're open, shoot it. Like, don't pump fake, take a tougher shot, and it doesn't work like that. So Josh Hart, please take your open threes. Yeah, that was pissing me off too. Parrish as well. Big Taz says the Knicks lost because they weren't hitting their shots. The Lakers wasn't doing anything special. The Knicks tonight were 10 of 35 from 3, 28%, 13 of 15 from the line. We actually did good from the line. We out-rebounded them. 51 rebounds tonight, 18 offensive rebounds for the Knicks. Lakers only had 3 offensive rebounds. So, we out-rebounded them, but 41% from the field. It's just one of those nights where I think at the end, guys got fatigued, Brunson got fatigued, and they were doubling him. And at that point, when you're fatigued, when you're tired, there's only so much you can do, especially at the end there. LOL, what do you call Josh Hart? I mean, it's a problem when Hart is sitting there pump faking the ball. I call him Mr. Pump Fake. That's what I'm going to start calling Josh Hart. Mr. Pump Fake. Let's start calling Josh Hart Pump Fake. Mr. Pump Fake. Because he does at least. And on fast break, he does that jump pass where he turns the ball over. He turned the ball in the first half. He does that jump pass on fast break. Look, Hart has been great for us, but, there's times, where he pumps fakes and does that jump pass on fast breaks where you're like, come on, bro. 1, shoot the ball. 2, settle down. And, Dame 2 says Brunson gave up at least 3 mid-range shots. What he worked for. I feel Prince is the reason we lost his game, amongst other things. Yeah, Lakers stuck Taurean Prince on Brunson, I think majority of the second half. Good observation. But yeah, his size, his length was obviously disturbing Brunson. And then when the double team was to come, Precious was being left in the corner. You know, it's a huge difference substituting Precious in place of OG Anunoby, who's been out. And obviously we had, you know, Grimes has been out, Randall's been out. So offensively, when you have Josh pump faking everything, and Dante was pretty getting swarmed all night long, and he has kind of hit like a cold streak from three. He's attempting a lot of them, and he has to because he's our best three-point shooter on the team. So with all of the guys out, Dante's going to attempt all of those threes. But yeah, Taurean Prince was guarding Jalen Brunson tonight, and he did an okay job. It's just like his length was bothering him, and I think the fatigue honestly caught up to Brunson. Dainty says 30 plays Brunson was double, triple teamed on. Yeah, I saw that stat on Twitter. ESPN said 30 plays they were doubling Brunson on. On 30 plays, they doubled Brunson. And I don't blame him, to be honest. Like, if you're another team, if you're an opponent doing that, you want to take the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands. You want to get the ball out of his hands, and that's what they did in the fourth, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Dame 2 says, yeah, we missing major pieces. Paris says, are the Lakers even 500 yet? Big Laker, yeah. I mean, this Laker fan TV coming in here talking all the crap about the Lakers. Not even, I think they're one game over 500. They've been bad all season long. We beat them in LA with our squad, without OG Anunoby, with the guys, and then come on now. So Wilfredo says, how you fam? We put Toppin in to give us more points because Sims struggled tonight. You know, Jericho Sims did struggle tonight, but Anthony Davis is a problem down low. You know, Anthony Davis is a problem. Jericho Sims struggled tonight, but Sims has had his moments, and you're asking a lot from these guys with all these injuries. So, you know, I don't want to take anything from this game. The only thing I'm taking from this game is the minutes, and I'm telling you right now, this cannot continue. Jalen Brunson, 45 minutes. If these guys are going to continue to be out, OG Anunoby, Grimes, Randall, and you're going to continue playing Brunson, Hart, Devo, Precious above 40 minutes a game and not play pretty much anybody, then essentially the Knicks have to make a move here because you're not like this can't happen. These excess amount of minutes just cannot happen. Eventually it's going to catch up to us. So they have to address that for sure. Dame 2 says, word, Bully Ball Randall would have been the key piece of this. Yeah, he was on the bench. You could see him. He wanted to come in. Like, OG was on the bench. And look, Randall's a warrior. He'll be back soon. I'm telling you, Julius Randle will be back. He will come back. And there's no way in heck that Randall is not coming back this season. Paris says, bad game. Dibs. I thought it was a bad game for him, for Tom Thibodeau, coaching wise, because I don't like the minute distribution tonight at all. Even last game, Brunson I think he played he was in the 30s. As long as he's in the 30s, I'm good with it. But 45, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary, especially this time of the season. PR says Lakers did the smart thing and decided to let someone other than Brunson beat them, and it worked. Time to start a new streak. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now Josh Hart had a good game, bad shooting, but he still is a dog. Yeah, he was a warrior out there. It's just, you know, when they lose, we nitpick at everything, and you know we're nitpicking at. I'm pointing out. We point out the pump fakes. We point out the lack of lack of confidence in the shot that he's having right now. And the only way to get off of that is just shoot your way out of a funk. And, you know, I believe, obviously, Josh Hart, his shot has been up and down, but I believe that he will bounce back. But yeah. Tyrone says, what's good? I blame this loss on Thibs. No adjustment. Why not sub Hart out for McBride? Yeah, I wouldn't say I would blame it on Thibs, but like I said, it's the substitutions tonight were bad. They were bad. I didn't like them. You know? I didn't like them. Am I alone on that? Yeah. PR says we missed Grimes tonight. Keep thinking, man, Grimes would have took all those threes. Hart was giving up with no hesitation. There was a 3 in the third where Josh Hart was wide open. They were doubling Brunson. especially if they're going to double team Brunson and he's going to pass it to you and you're open, you got to shoot it, because once they come back around and once they set their defense again, when you have Precious in the corner who doesn't really shoot threes as well. Isaiah Hartenstein tonight got into foul trouble, and Anthony Davis's size was kind of bothersome. Davis is a good player. Didn't really score that much, but he got 18 rebounds. It was a sequence in the second quarter where he blocked Devo, and then I think he blocked Brunson. That was cool on their side. But yeah, man, just 9-game winning streak comes to an end, but we got to start a new one. We will start a new one. We need to get these guys healthy. We need to get these guys healthy because, I can come on here and say that I trust Tom Thibodeau in not playing these guys more than 45 minutes a game, 42 minutes a game. But, if this is going to continue with these guys out, then the Knicks need to make sort of like another move, a bench piece move to kind of bolster up the bench and kind of settle things a little bit. Because it's a long season, Thibs. Let's relax. It's a long season, Tom Thibodeau. That's all I'm saying. It's a long season. With Brunson playing this whole second half, it's not necessary. It's just not necessary. Hit some of these comments. Appreciate every single one of you in here. Knicks lose 113-105. Post-gaming it up. We here for losses. We here for wins. We show faces for losses. I'm here. It is what it is. Appreciate every single one of you. Cam says, big salute, Knicks Nation. Tough L, but we know we shorthanded. The Lakers did too. Could have used some more deuce in the fourth, but Josh got to start doing some offensive drills off the dribble. Yeah, deuce. Miles McBride only 20 minutes. And the funny thing is, Miles McBride is, over these last couple of weeks, has been one of the Knicks' best three-point shooters. 1 of 4 tonight, but I agree. We could have used his outside shooting a little bit there especially in the fourth. But I don't like the way Tom Thibodeau managed his rotations tonight. I think tonight was like a badly coached game in that regard. It's just one of those games, hiccups. We're shorthanded, and Thibs was trying to squeeze as much juice out of Brunson, and I think he just kind of got caught up a little bit and pretty much forgot to get him out the game. But at that point, it's like, just pull him. I mean, it is what it is. It's a long season. Tyrone says Hart kept bringing his guy at top, which was easy to double Brunson. Why not send Hart to the corner and bring Dante up so his guy can double? And now he is open. Shaking my head. Thibs dropped the ball. Yeah, I mean, Josh Hart, I think he's right now, it's just a confidence thing with a shot, man. And, Dante is going to attempt his 16 threes tonight for Dante. Like I said, I think he's attempted like 40 in his last 4 games or something like that, something crazy. And, but yeah, I mean, look, when Jalen's getting doubled, Knicks had Dante kind of hovering in the corner a little bit, got it to him a couple of times. Dante couldn't connect on some of those threes. And, timely threes tonight were kind of rough for us too. I think in that third quarter, we could have went up even more. We were 8. I think Brunson came down, hit a 3, started to get some juice going. It was kind of like a slow pace game. It kind of, the feel was there in Madison Square Garden, Knicks, Lakers, but it just kind of felt kind of like a drag at times. And then when the Knicks went up 8, Brunson hit that 3. That's when the life started to come out of the Garden. And I think McBride missed a tough, timely 3. So, it's just a multitude of things, missing timely shots, guys playing over 45 minutes. And, hey, man, can't win them all, man. Credit to the Lakers coming in here and beating the Knicks. Dame 2 says, like the stream. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Come join us here in the chat. Just chopping it up about this New York Knicks lost. And we'll get the next one. We just need the guys healthy. Bobby Santiago says we need to make a trade. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're going to play Jalen Brunson the whole second half, 45 minutes, Hart 42 minutes, Devo 40 minutes. And we don't know the update with this OG Anunoby elbow injury too. What's the update on that? Is it the only thing the New York Knicks have been telling us is it's a he has inflammation in his right elbow. That's the only thing we're hearing right now from the New York Knicks. And he's been out these last 4 games. And, Tom Thibodeau says he doesn't really have an update. And he's been out a little bit over a week. It'll be a little bit over a week. So he was on the bench tonight, which was a good sign. Hasn't really been on the bench. Probably rehabbing in the back. And so, yeah, I mean, we just got to hope OG's elbow isn't anything too serious. And he'll be back out there on Tuesday. Because, boy, yeah. I mean, burning out these starters, man. I don't like that. Dame 2 says AD made us scared down low. Yeah, AD was a problem tonight down low. Paris says we need a health update on Grimes and OG. We can't do that again. Apparently, Quentin Grimes is getting closer. I do think Quentin Grimes will be back next game. OG Anunoby, I don't know. They're being very vague about it. Like, they're just saying inflammation in his elbow. And he was dealing with these last couple of weeks. We saw his elbow a little bit taped up. And hopefully it's something that's not going to linger. Maybe they just want to nip it in the bud and just take care of it, get him fully healthy and then come back. Because like I said, it's a long season. So get him right, get him healthy, and then get him back in the groove and the flow of things. And we just go from there. But right now it is tough seeing us so shorthanded and Thibs just sticking with the guys, man. Just not playing. Fournier didn't get in there. Jacob Toppin, I would have liked to see probably some minutes from Toppin to see what he can give us. He was on the bench. And, all we really have is Fournier, Jacob Toppin, and Archer Donacchio, and Charlie Brown Jr., and Taj, which we're not going to play. PR says only Deuce made that bad turnover late. He never saw the floor again. To open up the fourth quarter, when the Lakers scored 4 straight points, I don't know what the heck Deuce was seeing. I don't know what he saw. There. But after that, I think he stayed in a couple of more possessions and then he got yanked. But yeah. Dame says Miles wasn't in attack mode when he had opportunities. He was looking to pass instead of scoring. Bad combo. There's times when Miles McBride, I'm like, be in attack mode. There's times where he's like a little bit undecisive and you want him to attack. Yeah, I think he did attack sometimes tonight. He got to the line too. But there's times when, just attack, don't fall in love with the 3 too much because, when Brunson is out, we need sort of that playmaker attack mode off the bench. But, this is why I'm still on the train where I think the Knicks need to, bolster up the bench a little bit. I think they need another playmaker off the bench. And I'll speak about that more in depth tomorrow in the podcast. Dame says, Miles, what? Oh, I read that already. Sorry. Vibe Shop, what's going on? Bricks, Pawn Bricks, and Hart and crew. 45 minutes for Jalen Brunson. Don't like it. Don't like it, Vibes. I don't like it at all. Played the entire second half, Jalen Brunson. They doubled him 30 times tonight. 30 times tonight. Also, the New York Knicks leading after third quarters heading in tonight were 26-1. Now they're 26-2 leading after third quarters. Come on now. We got some Lakers hate in the chat now. Oh, man. Here we go. Lakers hate in the chat. Paris with the super chat. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, Paris, with that. Salute to you and your post game. Let's get the next one. Hit the likes. Paris, always appreciate you in here supporting. Yes, we will get the next one. We will be back. Bumping the road. Get the guys healthy. Still got a favorable schedule in the month of February. And we will be back for sure. Just get the guys healthy and just go from there, man. I mean, but, trading deadline is on Thursday. And it's whether or not the New York Knicks want to decide whether or not they should go all in, get another piece off the bench, kind of lessen the load out of Jalen Brunson. Because as much as he's been playing, as much like he's been all NBA level MVP season for Jalen Brunson. But you don't want him playing 45 minutes on a random game on February 3rd, right? Am I alone in that? I don't know. I don't like that. Make it make sense. We need to cut it out. We lost 1 game out of 9. Yeah, I mean, no one is overreacting. We're just, going through the game and trying to hold on, let me put this guy in timeout. This guy's coming in the chat talking all that nonsense. All right, I put this guy in. Sent him to the other universe. Coming in here talking all that nonsense. Don't come in my chat talking all that nonsense, you Timothy. Come on now. But tonight, look, we out rebounded them. Which we do every game, 51-38. It's just that Lakers hit some timely threes, and that fourth quarter, they locked in. That fourth quarter, Lakers locked in. So they locked in. Martis God says, go all in on Mikal Bridges. Make it happen. Mikal Bridges? Martis? I don't think that's what we need, Martis. I don't think that's what we need. Appreciate the comment, though. But I do think we need, whether that's, in my opinion, there's 3 or 4 guys out there that I think that will help the bench. There's Brogdon, there's Alec Burks, there's the guy in Washington, the point guard, Trey, I forgot his name. The point guard. You see the trend in. And Clarkson. You see the trend. Playmaking off the bench, scoring off the bench, that will not, put McBride totally on the bench, because I still want McBride to play. But, I'm saying what I think the New York Knicks need, because if you're just going to continue to play Brunson pretty much the entire second half, only rest him 3-4 minutes, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. But I'm sure Brunson's not going to complain about it, and he's been awesome. So, but Paris says, I'd rather lose by 20 rather than Brunson playing over 40 minutes, especially since we have won 9 in a row. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why Tibbs did that tonight. I really didn't. I know Tibbs has that stigma attached to him that, kind of burns out his guys. It's kind of been overrated, kind of overreacted. But tonight was really fuel to those people that say that, because 4 out of your 5 players on the starters played over 40 minutes. And if you look at the Lakers side, I mean, LeBron played 40, which is crazy. He never plays 40 minutes. I think it was the Garden and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I guess both teams wanted this win. Both teams desperately wanted this win. National televised vehicle, ABC, the stars were out. Stars were saying courtside. Everybody wanted this win. So I guess everybody didn't want to come out this game. Maybe you chalk it up to that. But we just got to wait and see how they go about that. Making my sense, you're not going to always hit the shots tonight. It wasn't our night for shooting. We will be back. Love the positivity in the chat, man. Love the positivity in the chat. We will be back. Take a look at this Knicks upcoming schedule. We have the Grizzlies, the Mavericks, and then the Pacers coming in again. So 3 more games in Madison Square Garden. The home cooking still continues. And then we go on a little road trip. Rockets, Magic, 76ers. Our only concern right now is health, in my opinion. That is our only concern. My only concern right now. The Knicks have been amazing, 9 straight. They've won a couple without Randall and OG Anunoby. Brunson has been leading the ship. But my only concern right now is health. And maybe that's the Knicks' concern too. We don't want to push OG. If he's not 100%, let him rest. Give him an extra 3 days. Not playing him tonight gives him an extra 3 days to rest that elbow. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we don't play till Tuesday. What if the elbow's a little bit more closer to the 100%? Get him back out there, and then we just start a new winning streak. We just start a new winning streak. We just flamed out at the end. And sometimes that's all you can chalk it up to. Martis says, imagine your 5 being Randall, Brunson, OG, Mikal, Mitchell. That would be insane. Yes, that would be crazy. Dainty says, we love the energy from the crowd, energy from the players. Make it make sense as LeBron played all those 40, scored 40 points. If we had OG and Grimes, let alone Randall, we would have destroyed them. I agree. We would have won this game with our guys, but it's unfortunate that we have to deal with these injuries right now. But, they honestly, with the I think the All-Star break in a couple of weeks. Yeah, a couple of weeks here. I think, we're in a good spot. Look at the standings. How things change in a blink of an eye. We were the number 3 seed. Now we jump to the number 4 seed. The Cleveland Cavaliers just keep on winning. The Cavs are now the number 3 seed. And now we are number 4 seed. The Cleveland Cavaliers keep winning. And if you look at their schedule in the month of February, it is light. It is light as well. So, look, number one concern, just get healthy. Trading deadline is on Thursday. So it's going to be interesting to see where the Knicks decide to go. If you see them make a trade, bolster up the bench a little bit, in my opinion, that's where I would go personally. Kind of get another guy in here off the bench. Lessen the load out of Brunson, because I do think in like 45 minutes, I don't like that tonight, but I do think you got to get, another playmaker, especially in the playoffs where things get crunched. I know Brunson's going to play like 42 minutes in the playoffs, but it doesn't hurt. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt with the starting 5. Don't touch the starting 5, in my opinion. I do not want to touch the starting 5. But bench kind of still needs a little tinkering. All depends on the Mitchell Robinson injury, what the Knicks, the Randall situation with the shoulder. Everything is kind of up in the air right now, and the winning has kind of, masked all that, and for good reason. But, hey, we lost tonight. It stinks. We'll be back. We'll get them. We'll get the Memphis Grizzlies on Tuesday. Definitely a winnable game out there. Dainty said, let's be honest, we wouldn't have been mad of Thibs if he sat JB for this game, hypothetically speaking. Yeah, I mean, you could say that. Paris says, how do you bench McBride when we needed his 3-point attempts out there? I don't understand it, Paris. I don't understand that at all. McBride only played 20 minutes tonight. And like I said earlier, in a match where you need scoring, last game it was kind of hard to come by scoring. Then Brunson sort of just took over the game. But the Lakers decided to double team Brunson 30 times tonight. And when you have Mr. Pump Fakes, Josh Hart, just pump faking the heck out of the ball and not confident in his shot, 2 of 6 from 3, 5 of 16 from the field. And the other guys, Precious, 0 of 3 from 3, Devo, 6 of 16. So it just, shots weren't falling. But yes, McBride, in my opinion, should have got more run at the end of the game. I think Tom Thibodeau pulled the trigger on him when he turned the ball over early in the fourth quarter, where I do not understand what McBride was seeing there. I don't, like, he was trying to pass it to Hartenstein, right? I don't get what he was trying to see there. And that momentum flipped in a blink of an eye. We came into that third quarter thinking that we had another one, 10 in a row. But credit to the Lakers, man. Credit to the Lakers for locking in, shutting down Jalen Brunson, shutting down the head of the snake in Jalen Brunson. And, yeah, I mean, we pretty much beat them in every category, Rebounds, offensive rebounds. They hit 2 more threes than us. They were more efficient from threes. They shot 27 free throws tonight. They were getting to the line a lot. So I rephrased my statement. Never mind. But yeah, turnovers. We only turned the ball over 7 times tonight. So look, guys, we'll be back on Tuesday. Another hiccup in the road. But I asked you guys a question in the chat. Are you guys concerned about OG Anunoby's elbow? Because right now the New York Knicks are being kind of vague about it. So not vague, but they're kind of being cautious. Had some concern on Twitter. I'm not personally concerned. I just think the Knicks are being extra cautionary. But, hasn't played for 4 games now. And if he doesn't play on Tuesday, that's 5 games. And we just have to wait and see. Tony with the super chat, what's going on. Always appreciate you, Tony, in the chat, supporting. Hope you had a good time at watching the Knicks game at Wild Wings. Hope you had a good time. Make Man says, I hope you go 9-1 for the rest of the season. I hope you go 9-1 for the rest of the season. Or you mean like win 9 and keep losing and lose 1, win 9, keep losing 1? Yeah, that'll be great. PR Defcon says concerned. Yeah, the one thing about OG Anunoby when he came in here from Toronto was durability, right? I don't think he's played 70+ games in a season, but I'm optimistic right now. I want to feel optimistic. I'm positive. I want to feel positive about it. Knicks don't really seem concerned about it. OG was on the bench for the first time tonight. So if he's out there on Tuesday, all is well. Just get the guys healthy and go from there. Making my sense. The report says he heard it on a block shot. Oh, he heard it on a block shot. He will be fine. Yeah, I think OG will be fine. I think OG will for sure be fine. I think, but I'm not concerned. I've seen some concerns on Twitter. That's why I asked you guys if you guys are concerned or not. But hey, look, New York Knicks fall back to the 4th seed. We are the 4th seed. Cavs jump up ahead of us. Cavs are playing well. Knicks got to just keep on winning at home as they will. 17th, they are now 18-6 at home. They're 9-1 in their last 10 now. And look, we're still playing well. Just chalk it up to injuries. You know, I don't want to make excuses, but, you know, we were hampered. And I don't like the way Thibs kind of did his rotations tonight. But, hey, you know, when you're down half of your team, it is what it is at this point. There's nothing really you can do about it. You know, Grimes, OG, Randall. I mean, guys stepped up here, and I think Thibs got a little too stubborn with his lineups, with sticking with the starters. And just got to regroup, and we'll be back out there. But Tuesday, we got 2 days off here, so guys can rest up. I'm sure Brunson will rest up, and we will be back on our winning ways. Appreciate every single one of you in the chat tonight. Gonna go ahead and wrap up this post game. I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. I will be back on Tuesday. Well, tomorrow we're doing a live podcast. We're doing a live podcast tomorrow at 9:30. So make sure every single one of you guys are in there. Me, my co-host Chris will be on there talking about the Knicks, update, trade rumors, everything for about an hour and a half. So we do that every single Sunday. So make sure you guys are in that live podcast tomorrow at 9:30. Make it make sense with a super chat in the chat. What's going on? Appreciate you in the chat tonight. Make it make sense. Appreciate you with the super chat as always supporting. We will be back tomorrow. So hope to see you guys there. I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. I will catch you guys tomorrow. As always, let's go Knicks. We'll be back.